As we've been hearing, the plight of women and girls in Afghanistan is now among the most important and concerning priorities now that the Taliban have taken over. With the help of author Gayle Tzemach Lemmon, Stephanie Sy tells us the story of a woman who persevered under the Taliban, flourished over the last 20 years, and escaped the Taliban's return just 48 hours ago.
On the streets of Kabul, there is defiance amid despair. A few Afghan women in front of the presidential palace demanding that the Taliban protect their rights. Elsewhere in the capital, there are few, if any, women on the streets. The United Nations says 80% of the 250,000 people internally displaced in Afghanistan since May have been women and children. The lucky ones, if you can call them that, have left the country, including entrepreneur Camilla Siddiqui. NewsHour contributor Gayle Tzemach Lemmon wrote a book about her, The Dressmaker of Karkhana, nearly a decade ago.
What comes next for you?
Last Friday, Lemmon interviewed Camilla from her home in Kabul as the Taliban edged closer.
You say you want to come back to Afghanistan, you want to stay in Afghanistan. You say you want to stay and be part of your country's future, but how hard is that for you personally?
It's really hard for me, especially since tonight, that everybody called me, my friends and my colleagues and my family members, and asked me that why you're not leaving. You have to leave the Kabul.
She spoke to Camilla again this morning. She had fled Afghanistan over the weekend as the Taliban overran Kabul.
How do you feel right now? You've just landed from Afghanistan?
Right, no hope. My friends, family, the women activists, everybody is in Kabul, and everybody wants to leave the country.
Gayle spoke to Camilla 6 years ago while she was visiting Washington as Deputy Chief of Staff for the Afghan president.
Is there anything that gives you concern or things that keep you up at night worrying about the future?
Security. Security of my country, especially those people that they are living in the very remote area and in the very different provinces, that there is no good life for women.
Camilla has lived under Taliban oppression before.
What do you think this Taliban will be like? They're telling the international community they are different and they're going to allow women and girls.
Now people are afraid a lot, but let's see their action. If they be different, we will see from their action, and we will see there was a lot of interview from different Taliban, and they asked people to go back to their offices.
Promises made are not the same as promises kept, but there are signs of change. Afghan news outlet Tolo News resumed coverage today with women anchors, including one who interviewed a Taliban spokesman. That scenario would have been unimaginable in the late 1990s under Taliban control. Then the group implemented their own interpretation of Islamic law. Women were not allowed to work or leave the home without a male escort. In 2001, the Taliban fell, and women like Camilla were largely responsible for rebuilding the country.
Today, we have a lot of opportunity. If someone wants to establish a business, it's very easy to go and register a company and do a business.
Today, a member of the Taliban said there would be no gender discrimination under their rule this time.
The stand of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan toward women is clear. The Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan has never had a discriminative statement and never expressed gender discrimination. Unfortunately, there are false rumors going around that are not accurate.
But in recent years, the Taliban has assassinated female public figures in Afghanistan like judges. And there are new reports of women being taken out of school and high-profile women being detained in recent days. Shop owners are painting over images of women out of fear of Taliban retribution. Safer in Germany for now, Camilla has a message for the rest of the world.
Do you think the international community fought hard enough to protect women and girls in all of this?
I wish, because this time, right now, the experience that we have from 2-3 days, everybody left us. I don't know where is international people. The women that they are living in Kabul, they are very sad from international community and also from the world.
As the Taliban flag flies over major Afghan cities this week, Camilla and thousands of women feel abandoned. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Stephanie Tsai.